Hello, my fellow investors, and welcome back to another monthly income update. And for the month of February, guys, we're going to take a look at not just my dividend income, but also my premium income as well from options. I did not do one when it came to January. However, I think for the month of February, I think I got that down pretty good. Still made a couple mistakes here and there, but we're going to cover that as well. Hopefully you guys can learn from those mistakes and, well, more importantly, I could learn from those mistakes too. And then for the month of March, I'm going to give you guys my goal for that as well. So with that said, let's get started with this video. So we are over here, guys, at my spreadsheet, and for the month of February 2023 in dividends, I got paid, guys, $325.13. Really nice. Actually, taking a look at this in comparison to the other months, this month of February has been the highest so far. Now in January, the dividends kind of dipped down a little bit from $175.36 to, $164. However, for the month of February, that pretty much made up that difference, going from $225 essentially to $325.13, so not too shabby. And on top of that, guys, take a look at this. Going down memory lane, we can see that in 2020, in February, $2.91. February of 2021, $34.31. February 2022, $224.69, and February 2023, $325.13. You could just see this massive exponential growth when it comes to this dividend payment. And in fact, March is planning to be a significantly higher than $420, nice, and 37 cents than it was last year. We're going to cover that towards the end of the video, but nonetheless, not too shabby when it came to the dividend income, $325 for the month of February. Alright, guys, now let's come over here into the options. Now the first one I'm going to show everybody, it's the most complicated one out of all of them, so that's why I'm going to show you guys right here on Charles Schwab, and that is the put that I sold on Amazon. Now you can see right here that on the 8th I did a sell to open on an Amazon put, expiration date March 17th for a strike of $89. Now I got paid $1.26. Obviously, with the fees and commission, I got back $125.35. Not too shabby. However, on the 21st of February, I did a buy to close because I was kind of getting worried that Amazon was getting really close to the strike of $89. So what I did was I did a buy to close, so I bought the contract back for $1.73. So unfortunately, I did lose this difference over here. of around $48. But what I did after that is I did an immediately sell to open, same exact contract, for a lower strike of $88 for a much closer expiration date of March 3rd, 2023, i.e. tomorrow. And for this one, well, you can see that I actually got paid $53 for it. And after the commissions, I got paid $52 for it. So with that transaction alone, I actually got paid. So that was $52.35 minus the $48, which I originally had lost. That would have been, guys, a gain of $4.35. However, I very stupidly, and this is something I gotta pay attention to for future notice. I did a buy to close on that contract for some reason. Like I don't know why I wasn't thinking. I did not do the math correctly, but I bought to close that same contract on the 24th, so about 3 days later, and you can see that I paid $44 for it, but when I sold to open the same contract at a much lower strike price for the exact same expiration, I only got paid $29.35. So unfortunately, when it came to this Amazon put, I lost $11.25. Oh well, it sucks. I did not do the math correctly. I thought I was actually going to gain. However, I did end up losing $11.25. Now that is the most complicated out of all the ones I've done so far. Now let's actually come over here into the spreadsheet, because the ones that aren't Amazon are actually very simple. So I'm not going to cover the Amazons because I kind of already did those, but let's take a look at the first covered call I ever did, and this was on the company Chevron. Now, you guys know I do have 100 plus shares of Chevron, so I was able to do a covered call, and I opened this call on February 8th, expiring on the 10th, so it was just 2 days later, and I got paid, guys, a premium of $23. Now, obviously, after commissions, it was a little bit less. However, I did ended up buying the contract back and I made $18.70. So not too shabby when it came to that one. Now, looking at one that got me a lot of good stuff, guys, was Google. Google, I opened this contract up on the 10th, closing for the 17th of February. By the way, all of these except for the Chevron one are cash secured put. So just keep that in mind. So the Google one, I opened on the 10th and it was expiring on the 7th. So it's a 7-day expiration date. I got a premium of $42 for the Google one, and I actually let this one get very, very close to expiration. In fact, I only bought it back for about $1 and I made $39.70. Now, the next one is the one that I have just been making bank on, and that is the company Crocs. Now, you guys have seen my stock analysis when it comes to Crocs. This is a company that, man, it's just absolutely crazy. And for some reason, the share prices just went away. But this company has just been absolutely crazy. I was calling it a buy at like $76, and right now it's at like $125, and my stock analysis is telling me that should be like 300 plus, 400 plus. So, you know, this company has a lot of good potential ahead of it. So I decided to open up a couple contracts when it came to this one. All of them cash secured puts. Opened one on the 14th of February, closing it for February 17th. So just 3 days. This, guys, was a strike of $105. And take a look at that. Take a look at that premium. $115. Absolutely nuts. That was nuts. And on top of that, I let it go to expiration, so I didn't pay anything for this contract to buy it back. So I only had to pay that 65-cent commission, and I got a whopping $114.35 for that options when it came to Crocs. Now, I did the same thing on the 16th where I opened up another Crocs position. However, this one I went in the long term. I went all the way up to June 16th of 2023. And the strike is $75 because I said, you know what? I don't think this will fall back down to $75, but if it does fall down $75, I do not mind putting $7,500 into this company, seeing the rise that it's had so far. And again, my stock analysis tells me it should be a lot higher. So I don't think it's going to fall back down to 75, but I decided to sell a put on it just to be on the safe side. And this put, guys, was for $96. And obviously, this contract is still open. You can see it is still clear over here. And after the commissions, I got paid $95.35. Again, I will probably let this go to expiration. Now, the next one that I still have open, it is cash secured put on the company Southern Company. Opened this one on the 21st, and its expiration it is for March 24th. So it was 31 days for this company's expiration, and I did this for a strike of $59. This is another one that I am willing to let go to expiration, and if it does expire in the money, then so be it. I don't really mind it, but you can see that, well, I got paid, guys, $25 for this options premium. Now you're saying, why would you pay $5,900 just to get $25? Well, it's because I actually do not mind having this company as like 100 shares. Like, I really would not mind buying the 100 shares because they pay a really, really good dividend. And at $59, guys, that's a great yield. I think that's like a 4.8% yield, which is just absolutely crazy. So I did get paid $25 for that one. And after commissions and fees, the total came out to be $24.35. Now, obviously, I did the Amazon one, but I already covered the Amazon puts. I'm not going to cover that again. The next one that I did was a T-Row cash secured put for expiration date on March 24th. Now, this one is for a strike of $100. And you can see I got paid in premiums $105. After commissions, guys, this is $104.35. Now, this is another one that I am willing to go to expiration as well because I absolutely love T-Row price. And again, they pay a massive dividend. So, you know, $10,000 for 100 shares of T-Row, I think that's really, really nice. I do not mind. I don't think it'll go down to $100 by March 24th. But then again, we still have like an entire month to go. So a lot of stuff can happen, but who knows, right? Nonetheless, if it does fall in the money, I'll probably roll it for a much lower put, or I may as well just let it expire in the money, pay the 10 grand, and then sell more puts at a lower strike. Now on the 21st of February, which by the way, pretty much from the Southern Company all the way up to this Chevron over here, all of these were open on the 21st, all of them on the same day. This one expired on the 24th of February, and you can see that the expiration date was only 3 days. So, you know, the covered calls when it comes to Chevron, I'm making these like on the weekly. And they're not paying a lot, but you know, it's still a pretty good amount of premiums in my personal opinion. So for this one, I got paid $18 in premium. After everything, guys, after commissions, got paid total $16.70. I did let this one expire, so I didn't have to pay anything for that one. Now for the rest, I have one open for Crocs, which I opened actually on the 27th, and this one closes on the 3rd. And for this Crocs put, guys, I got paid $28. Now, after commissions, this was a premium of $27.35. I will probably let that one expire because the strike I put it for was $114. I don't think that's going to go to $114 by tomorrow at 4 p.m. I opened another Chevron one on the 28th, expiring tomorrow. Strike of $167.50. Again, the current share price is like $161. I don't think it's going to go to $167 by tomorrow. And I got paid $15 for that one. After commissions, this was a total of $14.35. And lastly, I opened up another Crocs one. You guys can see I really do like my Crocs puts. I opened up another Crocs one on the 28th, expiring tomorrow as well. Strike of $117. And this put gave me a premium of $45. And after commissions, this was $44.35. So all in all, even with the negative $11 that I stupidly did when it came to Amazon, for the month of February, I got paid, guys, in options premium $487.30. Now, in January, I made the stupid thing when it came to Next Era Energy. It was a mess. It was one of the first times I did it. I lost $127 in January. Oh well. But you can see that I pretty much did very well when it came to February. So I had a lot to learn, obviously, when it came to Amazon. But nonetheless, $487, that's really, really good. And for the month of March, my goals are something really, really interesting. So let's actually come back to Charles Schwab's investing income, because this actually tells us how much we're going to get for the month of March. And you can see that I already got paid for the month of March, $62.24. However, there's still $583.82 left in dividends for the month of March. That means that I'm probably going to get around $634 for the month of March in dividend. Now, as y'all know, I recently moved and I got a new rent. And after, like, you know, the whole like security deposit and all that stuff, my rent ended up being around $1,344. The fact that in dividends, I'm already getting around $644 around there, this actually gives the opportunity, if I play my cards right, when it comes to these options premiums, if I can get that difference that's left from $630 to $1,300, guys, that actually is giving me the opportunity that if I do play my cards right for the month of March, I may not have to pay rent. Like, the options premiums and the dividends will actually cover the rent, which is insane. Now, that's not going to be the case every single month, but man, 1 month out of the year not having to pay rent, that's absolutely insane. So that's going to be my goal for the month of March. Like, you know, short-term goal for the month of March is get these options premiums to around like $700. That way, with the dividend income of around $600 to $630, that will pretty much cover my rent, which is just absolutely insane. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all that there is when it came to this update for the month of February's income. Hopefully everybody liked it. I do plan on incorporating the options premiums as well into these monthly videos, not just the dividend income. So be on the lookout for those. And again, even if I make mistakes, even if I lose money, I'm going to show you guys because, you know, it's a learning experience for me and for everybody else. So hopefully, if you see a mistake from me, hopefully you guys don't do it. Learn from other people's mistakes. Anyways, that pretty much is it for this video. Like if you like, comment, subscribe. It really does help with the algorithm on YouTube. You guys can follow us on the YouTube sites. Link in the description below. So with that said, peace out. And I will see you all in the next monthly income video.